Hello friends, today we are going to learn, understand how to learn SAP quickly. What is SAP? SAP is systems, applications and products in data processing. So SAP is a company which is dealing with software applicable for industrial use. So to learn SAP quickly, first we have to understand how industry functions. So if we take an industry, consider we take an auto industry. What are the different processes or functions within this industry? So auto industry has to do its own research and development, R&D. It has to work with the materials management, how storage is done, how procurement is done, how vendor management is done. This is done through overall procurement as process. It has to do the production of semi-finished and finished product. Like when we consider an auto as a four-wheeler industry, car industry, then it has to, based on the raw materials of tires or screws or windshields, steering, all those are considered as raw materials or semi-finished assemblies. Those they are using to finally create a product of car which they can sell into the market. So this is taken care through production. Then they have a process called sales and distribution, where they are selling their final product to either wholesalers or to retailers through sales and distribution. Overall costing and pricing of this product is done through a module called costing. So when we say car, how it has to be, what is the internal cost for all the raw materials, the semi-finished assemblies like gearbox or engine, or overall seats, windshields, or the different assemblies what we use in a car. How to do the costing is taken care through costing module. When we buy the materials or when we sell the materials, this payment to our vendors or getting the payment from customer, this is handled through finance. So this takes care of accounts payable to vendors as well as receiving the payment from our customer. How to handle the quality of raw material, semi-finished or final product, this is taken care through quality. And then there are other modules also, like how to store the materials through warehousing, how to handle or how to manage people as well as their development is handled through HR, human resource. And there are additional supporting modules. So based on the experience what we are having from our previous background, we can choose R&D if we are into design. Okay, I can differentiate this with different color. So if we are having experience in design, then we can choose R&D. If we are having experience in material management, procurement, vendor development, then we can choose material management as our module. This R&D is taken care through a SAP product called product lifecycle management, whereas procurement is taken care through a SAP module called material management. if we are having experience in manufacturing, how the assembly line works, how the work centers, different machines within the production works, and how final product is prepared, then we can choose a module called PP, production planning. If we are having experience in sales or marketing and related areas, then we can choose a module called sales and distribution. If you are having experience in finances and cost related to a product, then we can choose a module called costing, or we can choose a module called finance. So FI as well as CO is the module, or we can choose both the modules if we feel comfortable within this. It's a big module, so we can choose one of the module. Finance can be a easier module than costing, so we can start with finance and then go to the costing. If we are working with different quality aspects earlier, like how the raw material what we receive from vendor has to be inspected, how the production material which we produce has to be inspected, or how the final assembly sent to customer has to be inspected, then we can choose a module called quality. So this is taken care through a module called quality management. Additional modules, how the materials are received from vendor, how they are stored in the warehouse, how they are finally dispatched, how the final assemblies or sub-assemblies are dispatched based on the requirement. This is taken care through a warehousing module. So it is called WM, warehouse management. We can take this module. Otherwise, we are having inclination towards people, their development, different functions, how we can manage, then it can be taken through human resource. So this can be taken through HR module. So based on your inclination, you can choose the module. For people who are freshers or just done the degree, like they have done engineering, or they have done MBA, or they have done commerce, based on the subjects what they are having within their courses and which area they feel interested, they can choose. Okay, within engineering they were having consider production related subject, they can choose production. People who are doing MBA in finance, they can choose finance or FICO. People who are in commerce, they can again go towards finance or costing. People who were related to quality, then they can choose quality management. But consider, after checking all this, you do not find a nearest subject which is there in your degree, then you can start with one of the subject what you feel okay based on what I have explained, which you feel okay, you like, and then you can grow up within that. I will choose one subject as material management, and then I will explain this material management, how it functions, and what are the different aspects what we have to take care within material management in my next video. But I hope that with this flow chart or with these diagrams, you are able to now get the basic idea how SAP is designed to handle end-to-end processes, and what module within the end-to-end processes can make you SAP consultant within a specific module as a starting point. If you like the video, please click the like button or share it within your friends. If you feel that some more additions are required, please give the feedback also, so that then I can improve further. Thanks a lot.